What can you say as a kid, but can't as an adult? I had a nightmare. Can I sleep with you? I'd find that one acceptable from an adult family member or close friend. Sure stepsies. Let's snuggle up safely. Personally, she doesn't even need to ask me. I just open the blanket. Say no more. I tell her. I'm going to marry my mommy when I'm big. Sigmund Freud has entered the chat. As a kid, I believed all people with turbans were genies. I had asked several unsuspecting Indian men if they could grant my wishes, but maybe it wasn't okay then either. Did any of them humor you for at least a bit? Yes, actually. One time a guy listened to all 3 of my wishes and I'll never forget how ecstatic I was that day. Still waiting on that $1 million. I'm sure he'll pull through. That's nice. Remember, I was a child. The first time I saw a black man, apparently I tugged on my mom's shirt and said, "Look mom, a chocolate man." He was really nice about it and let me touch him, so I knew he wasn't actually made of chocolate. Unfortunately, when I was about 5 to 6, going to my first NBA game, we stopped at a Walmart on the way to the stadium. I guess I was asking just about every black person if they were Michael Jordan. At work a few weeks ago, a kid about 9 came in and went straight up to my black coworker and said, "Hi, my name is James. I'm sorry that Chadwick Boseman died." Apostrophe. Mayo, that's cute. The unfiltered truth. Yep. Just this morning I got mama. Your mustache is softer than daddy's, but your tummies have twin softness. Indeed. Those are true facts. Mama, your mustache is softer than daddy's. I'm in tears. I'm laughing that hard. This is totally something I said to my mom as a kid. My mom pointed out my grandma's honestly impressive stash when she was wee little and hasn't lived it down yet. It's been almost 50 years. Mayo. As a kid, I went up to a man who had piercings all over his face and asked, "What happened to your face?" My mom and dad dragged me out to there years ago. My son is a toddler in a big pirate phase. Walking through the store, see a man with an eye patch coming our way. Pull my son into whatever aisle we are walking next to. I wasn't going to see that one through. I've been on the receiving end of that in a store. It wasn't my favorite interaction right then, but it's something I still laugh about years later. Honestly, if I ever had to wear an eye patch, I'd just embrace it and get the hat, coat, and parrot to go with it. My mom has to wear one now because she had surgery. She's bought a ton of pirate clothes now and wears it to the store. It's awesome. Going up to a big person and saying, "Are you pregnant?" No, I just eat a lot. My favorite snack is small children who ask me if I'm pregnant. FWIW. I'm male and the baby bulge is barely visible, so I'm unlikely to get to use this anytime soon. Which may be for the best. Close bracket. Real loud in a crowded church. "Look mama, you can see that lady's panties right through her dress." Apostrophe. Also announcing to a crowded church, I went poop in the potty all by myself. Ooh, this one isn't too bad. Every child has a time where that's exciting. I bet at my parents' church, when I was young, the other parents nearby would have been like, "Good job sweetie," and encouraged you, haha. When my daughter was 5 or so years old, sitting on great grandma's lap said, "You're old. You're gonna die soon." When my sister was 5, our granddad died and she was given a wreath to put on the grave from all the grandchildren. When she was told this, she said, "I can't wait to bury granddad now." Luckily grandma laughed. Me granddad was cremated and we released his ashes at a meaningful place. Cousin who was 426 was standing a bit close and said the dust was getting in his nose and mouth and he was going to sneeze. Granddad would have found it funny. My eldest daughter, when she was 3 or close to it, shouted nipples. I think my wife had forgotten her bra or someone else in the store did. My wife said, "SSSHHHHHHHH. You shouldn't say that out loud." Daughter leaned forward and whispered, "I put holes." To clarify, if our kids ask what a body part is, we just tell them. We don't do the whole baby talk stuff. So they are all pretty self-aware. Update. Wow. My first award. First time getting over 200 upvotes. My kids still say some hilarious stuff. This particular incident just seemed to fit the theme of this thread. Thanks, everyone. When my son was 2, I took him into Costco. In the diaper bag I had a baggie of cashews. I handed him the bag and said sit down and eat your nuts. Instead he stood up screaming, eat my nuts, with the baggie raised above his head. Lol. My wife and kid were in a Sam's Club. My god, I wish we had a Costco. I'd have probably died of laughter. Where did your legs go? As a kid I asked a veteran this. Well, one day I drank too much, and when I woke up, I discovered my legs had gotten up and walked away without me. Asking super private questions about anyone basically. People just laugh it off or something. But asking them as a grown up is super rude and can start a family feud. Heh, I can imagine Steve Harvey there announcing it too. I peed my pants. Well, if you're Colin Mockery, not only can you get away with that, but you can cap off a brilliant Irish drinking song with it. My sister once told me about how her kid came up really close to her as she came out of the bathroom after showering and said, "Let me smell you." Think I'd have to go with that. Reminds me on how my little brother would sniff people when he was younger. Shouting from bathroom, "Someone come wipe me, I'm done." Worst part of my day is when I hear the dreaded "your turn." And this, ladies and gentlemen and non-binary cuties, is why I don't want kids. It's called the 8 to 80 rule. Under 8, saying anything without consequences. Over 80, say anything without consequences. Between 8 to 80, say something stupid and get a refine supplux. Over 80, say anything without consequences. So just another 48 years before I can yell I need to poop, so I can leave places easily. I was maybe 3 years old. Family was out to eat, and our waiter had long hair. I was confused, because at that early age my understanding was men had short hair and women had long hair. So I asked the waiter point blank, "Are you a man or a woman?" Mom slapped me up the head for that one, lol. "Why are you so fat? Your skin's so soft. I wish I could wear it, you're old. Are you going to die, mommy? My pee-pee's standing up," shouted in public. In particular, that poop was really hard. My butthole hurts. And other loud statements about poop. Mostly. My son said a similar thing while pulling his pants out and looking at his junk. "Dad, my pee is looking at me. I think it's happy. I think it's happy." Oh my god. That's hilarious. You're onto something there, kid. I want boobie. Honestly man, I want a boobie too. I'm a straight girl and I won't say no to boobie either man. I get you. Boobies are nice. Agreed. It's like God making up for not giving girls the ability to pee standing up. Sorry, you can't pee standing up. But here, have a set of boobs. Well thanks, oh sweet lord. But still, I don't think I would have peed standing up even if I could. Like, I feel like splashes are gonna be involved, and that's a big no. My son told a lady to put her mask back on cause he thought she was ugly. Oh boy, we'd be having a talk at home, LMAO. Daddy, I'm coming. Literally every single truth as observed by you about another person. I.e. you smell funny. You look weird. There's a dead squirrel on your face. Your teeth are yellow. Look kid, I don't wanna spend a few minutes researching on Google how to fix that. I already brush my teeth a lot and it doesn't go away, so I guess you're right.